But I hear your point here that you want this to be more bespoke, like more picking and choosing. But others would argue here that in doing that, you're going to drive down immunization rates overall if you create broader doubt in vaccines, and that it's a slippery slope here. Are you at all concerned that that is going to be the takeaway?
Look, Anthony Fauci did more to create vaccine hesitancy than Bobby Kennedy will do in his 4 years or 8 years, however long he is as secretary. That's where the problem is. So don't blame Bobby Kennedy for the problems created by Anthony Fauci. But I'm just telling you.
I'm asking you about what you said about the hepatitis B vaccine.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I wasn't talking about Bobby Kennedy or Secretary Kennedy. I was talking about you and what you said about the hepatitis B vaccine. And are you concerned that picking and choosing these things like this bespoke concept of giving more choice, that it also has the effect of undermining confidence in vaccines?
Yeah, I think this is a big difference between Democrats and Republicans. Democrats want a one-size-fits-all prescription for everybody. And I'm telling you, not everybody reads the book. It does exactly like that. I have confidence in doctors, in nurses, and parents and grandparents to make these decisions. I don't think that we should have one government policy that dictates every one of these vaccines. I think local policy, local schools, if they want to have requirements, what Florida did was a bridge too far.
Okay.
But how about just a little common sense? Just a little common sense would go a long ways here.
Okay, because President Trump said he had some doubts about that Florida statement you just mentioned there too, and that he likes a lot of vaccines. Before I let you go, Secretary Kennedy founded this group that is arguing that women taking Tylenol or acetaminophen might be putting their babies at risk. They claim there's a link to neurodevelopmental disorders. Would you tell a pregnant woman to take a Tylenol and not feel worried about it?
Look, Tylenol is a Category B drug. I've given it to lots of patients. It's on the approved list. But that being said, I try to tell my patients, my pregnant women, not to take anything because we don't know what we don't know. I'm very cautious. You know, why do 20% of our children have some type of a mental health illness right now? Why do we have so many peanut allergies? Why do we have so many people with autoimmune diseases? So we don't know. What we don't know, we don't know. And I want gold standard studies to help us figure this out and sort it out. But as far as I know, Tylenol is okay in pregnancy.
Thank you, Senator. We'll leave it there for today. We'll be right back.